I have found that food and ag businesses harness so much data that they probably are fully unaware of that just, because from a food safety, even traceability standpoint, like you have to, what a lot of US consumers don't understand is you can trace a single peach back all the way to the little 10-acre, block that it came from on a ranch and what day it was harvested and what time and potentially even who harvested it. The traceability gets down to that level because there's data collection points throughout all that. There's just so much data running throughout, the food and ag industry for those reasons. They have it in a bunch of different silo systems, right? That you have food safety data over here, you have your ERP, your accounting system over here. You have it in all these different segments and areas. And how do you go about like trying to tap all that, trying to access that data? Like what should companies be thinking about setting up to try to make that more efficient than I got to access my ERP over here for this little piece. I got to get this thing over here. Like, what would you suggest to them?
The data aspect on around AI ends up being incredibly critical. If you can provide AI clean data on repeat, structured properly, you're going to increase the predictability. We've all used ChatGPT or Claude or anything else, and it has that regenerate button in the bottom. You click it, you get a very different answer. Maybe this one's better. Really powerful if I'm using it. If it's automated, bad. And so that's the piece. We can't regenerate if we're automation. And so we need predictability out of that. And so there's a lot of places where the data is the big component on getting that predictability because we can lock in the prompts, we can lock in some of the steps, but having clean data is critical. And then if your data is spread out across multiple different systems, which most companies are, there's a section where you can start to consolidate that information, get it associated, and provide that to AI. And that's been a very winning pattern for a number of reasons. If you're familiar with the concept of a data warehouse or a data lake, that's the place to start. And your data starts to flow into there. You can have better security, better permissions, and make sure it's structured and clean. So as you feed to the AI, you get predictable results across the board.